All right, very good. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated, boring terms, pattern memorization. Nobody wants that. How do you trade? Easy, 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 easy. Well, you follow the show. You follow the show and we will show you. Follow the show, we will show you. Into that just a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's do this. First thing up is the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily. We have not looking good. Not virtual's down another 21%. Man, that's tough. If you guys want, we can look at virtual, see if there's a good opportunity to get in. Virtuals, man, that hurts. Good Lord. So if y'all want, we can look at virtuals. Same thing with Jupiter, Berta. Now this one I got listed on Binance, and this is the reason I believe that it is up. I don't know anything about it. It's a Barachain or something else. I didn't really read it. But if y'all want information on this, we can look it up. Let's go to the hourly time frame. For the hourly, nothing too exciting. This is telling me that Bitcoin is possibly going down. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, and as promised, yesterday at the very end of the show, there was a suggestion that we kind of do a scalp trade and show you how to do a scalp trade. So with that suggestion being done yesterday, today that will be the main topic, is see if we can get into a scalp trade, whether it's Bitcoin or maybe another coin. Now, I will give you my thought process on my Bitcoin scalp, which I've been scalping now. And we'll go more over that in just a moment. But first, let's cover some news. I just want to do this one for the news. Put this in the VIP group earlier today. It says Trump media files for Truth.fi Bitcoin Plus ETF. Another ETF for Bitcoin. Strengthening Bitcoin. I cannot imagine how happy all of the Bitcoin maxis are, how happy all of the people who were mining Bitcoin for, you know, pennies, if not fractions of a penny. They were mining this and getting several hundreds and maybe even thousands per week or per month. To be from that to now be Bitcoin ETFs. Just take a moment and let's just reflect on that. Bitcoin has come a long way. Not only that, but crypto in general. You know, before you would say crypto is like, oh, you know, that's where you do all the illegal stuff. No. I am really happy to be in the crypto space right now. Very, very happy. Like, crypto will change your life. And then not only that, but the fact that crypto brings power back to the people, and that this president is for crypto, which normally the government does not want power to the people. They say they do, but they really don't. Because I just said that, I'm pretty sure instead of my regular 8 people that I get, I might get 2 people that watch this. But hopefully this does go out. Hopefully I don't get attacked by the Matrix. But just imagine that, guys. Just imagine that. We live in a world where the government really does care about us. Man, I love it. This right here is just another step closer to more and more people saying, you know what, this crypto stuff and this Bitcoin stuff, maybe I should look into it. maybe instead of putting my money in the portfolio of, you know, my 401k or what have you, maybe now I should start going to ETFs. And then once they're in ETFs, it's kind of like a gateway. Once they're in ETFs, it's like, well, why don't I actually own the real thing and put it in my own wallet now that I'm doing all this research on what Bitcoin is and what crypto is. Now I'm watching all these people and they're saying, not your keys, not your coin. And then they go and they ask their people who their brokers and everything. Is like, do I have keys for this? Like, well, no, that's what you use me for. Huh. You know what? I don't need you anymore. But let me go ahead and do my own thing now. And now it's a gateway. And then now we got more and more people. 10, 20 years from now, man, this is gonna be great. And time really does fly. Time really does fly. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So great news, guys. I went ahead and reset my DNS. And now I have this. We're back. We're back in business. We got Sin in the house. What's up, Sin? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We have Grant in the house saying, hi, guys. What's going on? Automatic Beats. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are great. Tony the Tiger. Now, one thing that I'm not going to do, and because I'm thinking of not doing it, I want to do it. I'm not going to see the amount of viewers we have. Not going to do it. Loving the good mood that I'm in. Loving the good mood. Let's see here. We got Dave P in the house. Thank you, Dave P, for being here. Now, of course, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am here to make you money. Unfortunately, nobody knows about me. Nobody knows. I've been doing this too long for nobody to know about me. So if we can get the word out, that would be great. And it was funny too. One of my buddies, Road Dog, he does his live streams at night. And I'm thinking about doing my live streams kind of towards the end of his show. Sometimes his shows go really long. You know, he tries to do an hour. Sometimes it goes 2 hours, 2.5, but he tries not to go over 2. But I'm thinking about putting my streams like at 12 midnight. I've tried it a few times and I go and I look at the mirror. It's like, oh man, I look tired, because I am, because I've been up all day. It's like, man, I look tired. It's like, maybe if I do it without the camera. I was like, I think people like to see the actual person to make sure they're not rugging them or less likely to rug. So I might do it at 12, but we'll see. And I don't know, we'll see. We got Tim in the house. What's up, Tim? See, what's up, everybody? Thanks for always sharing your knowledge show. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I just want to show you this, man. I'm really happy with Bitcoin. I'm really happy with crypto. We're going to make an incredible amount of money. Incredible. It just needs to go. Just needs to go. Speaking about going, let's see where the liquidations heat map tells us that the price may go. This is on the 24-hour, and we can see right here, we had a liquidation at around a 96. Oh, nope. Why does this look different? You should tell me. Okay. For some reason, it looked different to me. We had a 96.4 was the area of liquidations of 32 million. It did take that. Then there's another one just a little bit lower at 96.2 for the liquidation of 33 million. It hasn't taken that one yet. It came pretty close. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Came in pretty close and not yet, but I think it will happen. And then we have some liquidations building up here right around 98 for 35 million. Then some at 98.3, 32 million. We got a really nice hot one right here at 99.1 at 46 million. Then we have some other areas up top and lower. Now, the brighter it goes, the more liquidations. The cooler it goes, the less liquidations. So this is what we're looking for. And right now we do have areas on the bottom. Let's see here. We got Alexandra G in the house. Now, Alexandra G gets the best. Oh, I forgot to do a thing for you. Dang it. And I looked and saw the amount of yours. Dang it. I forgot to do your emoji. That's what I forgot. Let's see here. And thank you for sharing out the stream. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for doing all that, guys. I mean, it really does help support the channel. It really does. All right, moving on. Okay, what was I going to do next? Bitcoin. Oh, no, this one. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. So 12-hour, pretty much same scenario. Same scenario. So that's what I'm looking at coming down. Now, let's go and look at the price action. Now, for the price action, we do see it. You know, price came down. This was the bounce that pretty much saved us. This was the bounce, came up, which was expected. You know, it goes up because it's had such a drastic drop. Then it retraced, a very nice, healthy retrace. Then it came up. Okay, this is fine. Came down to the same area, which was good because it did not do a lower low. Then it came up breaking this high, which is good because now it's showing strength, finding support here, breaking this. Then it comes down. We would like it to bounce right in this area of the previous bounce, if not higher, because it made a slightly higher high, to come down to around here to continue going up, breaking this high. And now what it's doing is creating a U-shaped recovery. That's what it would have been doing. Now, let's look at what's happening. Always present tense. Very easy to do this stuff. Very easy to do this stuff after the fact. All right, so here we broke below our VWAP. We broke below our low that was here, and now we're at the bottom. Joe, isn't this a range? Can't you buy long right now? You could. However, it's higher risk because we don't know, or rather not that we don't know, but it could continue coming down. Get a bearish retest and then continue down. So here's the thing, and it's so funny. I watch a lot of people, guys. I watch a lot of people, and everybody shows trading after the fact. Every single buddy I watch, every single person, every single trader. There's one guy with a really good, great beard, skinny dude. The last video I had, he had like a vest type thing, kind of like a James Bond vest, I guess. And, you know, he's there and he's, well, why would you do this? And why would you do that? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, and what would you do right here? You would do this and this because of this candle. And he starts naming different candles and everything. And I'm like, wow, man. Because it's obvious the price went up. It's very obvious. What would you do here? Blah, blah. Look at this candle. And but everybody does this. Everybody shows you how to trade after the fact. And that's easy. Anybody can do that. Anybody. Even people that buy Rolexes and show off on the camera and buys houses and shows off the camera and shows their huge closets and restrooms. Anybody can do that. Anybody. But to show you how to actually trade in the moment, well, that's different. That's way different because you don't know what's going to happen. And that's what I do. I show you in the moment versus what everybody else does. They show you after the fact. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So what do I think is going to happen right now? Well, let's just put it this way. I opened a long. Where did I open my long? I think I opened a long down here, which was high risk, kind of like what I might do right here. I opened a long, and then it started coming down. I'm not sure if y'all can see this. It started coming down right at my resistance level, and I closed it. When I close it, I close half, and I wait to see, like, is it going to go up or down? And it started coming down more. I was like, okay, more than likely, it's going to trade in this range now. So I closed it off. Then it came up, and I was like, oh, crap. I said, all right, fine. I'll open it again. I opened it. I saw it coming up here. And then I didn't catch this part because I was doing other stuff. Then I saw it right here. And I was like, okay, well, it already came down a little bit from this area. More than likely, this is the high. I don't know. Nobody knows. I said, let me take a little bit. Let me take half off, just in case. And then I saw it break. Well, it looks different on the 15-minute for sure. So this is what I saw. I saw this bounce. So when I looked at it again, I saw this bounce. I was like, oh, good. More than likely, it'll hopefully break this or maybe get rejected. We don't know. Let me just wait and see. And then I started seeing it come down. I was like, let me sell 50%. So I sold my first 50%, thinking this might be a lower high, or maybe it'll bounce here and come back up. I'm not looking at it. I'm doing other stuff, answering DMs and everything else. And then I see this like, oh, cool. You know, it's going to go up. Great. I'm not going to add to my entry, nothing like that. I, you know, did a little bit of profit. And now granted, this is on my $25 challenge account. Came down, started coming down. Whoa. Oh. So here I sold 50%. Then it's coming down. It's like, and I'm on the extra 5-minute. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. I trade in the 5-minute. So don't be like, Joe, you keep on changing things. No, this is what I was doing. So it was here. I sold once it started coming down a little bit, because this when I first saw it, it's like, oh, look, I'm up. Let me go ahead and shave off some profit. 50%. Came down, went up, started coming down again. I said, you know what? I'm not liking it. I had my finger on the sell button. It closed underneath this level. Sold. Sold it. Came, bounced over this, like, ooh, maybe I should reopen. I'm right underneath some levels. More than likely, and now I'm zooming out. Now I'm looking. We had a really nice run up. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to this area. And again, right to my mid area. That's that way. Could I do short? Sure. Don't want to. I just wait. Boom. Came all the way down. Came down lower. Came up. Came down. I mean, so we can do a short in just a little bit if y'all want, or long. So if you want me to trade leverage a coin, put in the chat trade leverage and then whatever coin. If you want me to just look at your coin to chart it, put your coin. If you have questions on anything, scalp trading, swing trading, levels, resistance, like there's so many different things that I do. So this video I'm actually working on for the VIP members. Now granted, I've been working on it for like 3 days, and it's so funny because I work on it, then I answer DMs, then I work on it, then I make an updated video for somebody who sends me a chart or what have you, then I'm editing, and then I do a live stream, and then I'm editing, and then I'm answering my DMs, and then I'm editing, then I'm answering questions in my VIP, then I'm editing, then I'm doing more of my DMs or more videos for my, it literally, this last one, it's funny, it took me only like 4, maybe 5 hours to do it, but that's because I'm doing it in the wee hours in the morning, like 1 in the morning to about 5 or so. You know, that's when I really concentrate on that particular video. So I knocked it out real quick. But now I'm trying to sleep during those hours, but granted, sometimes I stay awake. But I have noticed that, like, if I do my work between, I'd say like 12 to 5 in the morning, there's very little stops that I do. It's just constant, boom, 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 boom. But if it did during the day, I mean, I get a lot of DMs. If you were to see my DMs, you would get stressed. I love it though, man. Keeps me going. I love it. The DMs, just everything. The group, the VIP group, just everything. So this is, let me see here. Mastering training boot camp. So check this out. Y'all probably can't see. I still need to edit it. You probably won't hear it either because I have the volume really low. But on this is a video that I'm working on. I go over volume, the time-based volume. I go over, I'm really detailed in my stuff. VWAP, I explain the difference on that. I go over the fixed range volume profile. I go over how to use that. I go over also the sessions volume profile, how to use that. And I do the pros and cons of each one. And I also compare them with what is what. Now, granted, I understand that if you don't know a lot about crypto, you don't know what questions to ask. And that's why I strongly urge you, everybody, tune in every single day, because there's so many different variables that pop up. Here, I also talk about the visible range volume profile. Now, the visible range volume profile, let's skip it. I don't talk about it too much because that's the worst one you can use. And if you see anybody using the visible range volume profile, be careful. That's this right here. Be careful, because anytime you move your chart, the point of control moves. Who wants that? That's like having a crazy girlfriend where she says one thing and then she goes and does another. Like, you don't want that. It's too much stress. Why would you want a point of control that changes based off what you're seeing? Not worth it. Then, of course, I go over the moving averages. And again, this video I'm working on editing. Man, I really hope today, maybe even tomorrow, I'll get it fixed and finished up. Let's see here, going down the list. But yeah, guys, like, if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Let's see here, going down the list. Hey, we got username in the house with the trading helmet. I love it. Username with the trading helmet. We got Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? Appreciate you guys for being here. It's payday. What we buying? You tell me. I'll let you know. Of course, not financial advice, but we will let you know. Let's see here. Man, I'm far away from my desk. Let me scoot up a little bit. All right, let's see here. See, that's a beautiful trading helmet. Yes. All right, going down the list. Hey, we got Hector in the house. What's up, Hector? What's up, my man? If you have any coins, if you have any questions, I love questions. My goal is to give you 1 hour of free mentorship. Instead of you paying $99 an hour for mentorship, I want you to ask me questions. I love questions. Yesterday, we were talking about the Bollinger Bands and why I don't use them. And I show you, I just don't say, I don't like it. I show you why. I show you how it dupes people. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely watch it. This was yesterday. Definitely watch it. See here. Tracer Joe is not own. No, not. I didn't say only. I didn't read that part. Let me read it the way it should be read. Tracer Joe is not my FA, financial advisor, because I'm not. Nobody's financial advisor, but also a great teacher. Thank you. No financial advice here, only my personal thought process. All right, moving on. See here. Been MIA for a while. Nice to be here. Crypto Candy, nice to have you back, man. Nice to have you back. Hopefully everything's good. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the smashing of the likes. Thank you for just everything you do, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. Username says a lot of people get turned off because they struggle with when to sell. Tracer Joe, how do you come to the conclusion when to sell? Very important question. Wow. That is a great question. When to sell. When to sell. So in that question itself, and like for me, what I love doing is I love putting all the different variables into that question so that I can give you several different answers. So with that question, when do I sell? Well, that depends. Do you need money for another trade? If you need money for another trade, let's say you only have $100. You don't have any more. You're not getting paid for another month. And you want to make this money like explode, which everybody does. Hey, we got Retro Mike in the house. Retro Mike, thank you very much. Put Retro Mike's in the chat. Retro Mike's in the chat. Thank you, buddy. Retro Mike is the largest supporter of the channel, and I appreciate you greatly, my friend. Let's see here. I think Crypto Billy almost beats Retro Mike. I think so. But in reference to selling, when you want to sell depends on your financial status. One, do you need to get profit to get into another trade? For example, how long can you hold this trade? Can you hold it for the projected 3 to 5 days or even longer? You hold it even longer, this $100 could turn into $500. But let's say you want to sell fairly quick because you want to get into another coin. And for example, let's say you bought right here. Now here's another thing too. When it comes to selling is very emotional as well. Why? Because you see your $100 is now 130, 140, 150, and you're like, oh my gosh, man, I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it. All this hard work. I finally hit the jackpot. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. $350, $450, $700. You're like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is what everybody's been talking about. I put in $100. I'm letting it ride. It's now worth $994. Once it hits 1,000, I'm selling. Ooh, I'm selling. It's gonna be so great. 997, 999, 999.99. There we go. Got my order in place, everything. 900, 999, 930, 920, 700. What? Sell. And then it just dumps and dumps. 350, 200. Oh, and can't sell it. Market sell. Finally, market sell. Profit, 14%. What just happened? Greed happened. So when should you sell? Depends on when you need it. Like how long, you have to have a plan. If your plan is to have your target right here, well then guess what? Set that order target in place. That way, as it's coming up, you do not get the emotions of, man, maybe I should just let it ride. So that's one. The next thing is where to set your targets. Do you want your target at 30%? Or do you want your first target at 80%? Depends. How long do you want to hold it? Can you hold it for 3 to 5 days? Or can you hold it a little bit longer? Maybe 2 weeks. What kind of market cap are you trading? Is the coin a 400 million market cap? Or is it a 400 billion with the B market cap? So all this comes into play when it comes to selling. The true question is, you have to identify within yourself. Am I okay with having this $100 in a trade for an extended period of time? And then if so, am I mentally, emotionally, financially able to set my target at a level that would more than likely hit a time frame of a week? If I'm okay with all that stuff, then that's when you set it. So hopefully that answers the question that username did. And that's a great question too. How do you come to the conclusion to sell? Now, you always want to sell underneath resistance. And of course, you always look to the back. and you find resistance, you put it underneath it. But all this comes into play. And there's been some times where actually a few of, not a lot, but a few members, I would post targets pretty high up. And some members, they would ask me, they're like, Joe, those targets are really high and you project it's going to hit 2 to 3 months. Can you give us targets that are lower? This is why I'm showing you how to do all this. Like, I'm giving you an outline, but you knowing and understanding my rules, you can say, oh, here's a resistance. Your target's way up here. I'll set mine down here. Instead of getting 80%, I'll get 30%. Instead of waiting 2 months, I'll wait a week. So you don't have to do, what I'm showing you. Based off of what I'm teaching you, you can do your own thought process, and that's what I want my people to do, their own thought process. And of course, they enter here. Their targets hit a lot faster than mine. Why? Because it's lower. Makes sense, right? All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see here. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Questions, comments, concerns, issues? And thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. So let's go ahead and delete this stuff. I do plan on doing let's see. So right now, very high risk doing a long one. I prefer to be above my VWAP and also above my 30 SMA and my 9 SMA, and I am really far away from them. My 30 is way up here. I don't like that. So for this one, I can't do a long on this one. I would have to, wait for it to come up here to possibly do a short, but here I go. So my rules for scalping, if I'm gonna go long, price has to be above the 9 for sure. Above my 30, which is my orange, preferably, can't say the word. I would prefer it to be above my 30 as well. And just breaking above my VWAP. Those are my rules for entering a long. Now, of course, this should go without saying. If the price action is looking like it should go up, based off of the larger time frames, because I always do top-down analysis, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, whatever it is. And if it should come up. And then as long as those prerequisites are filled, then I enter. For doing a short, well, then it's just the opposite, but I need to catch it up here where my anchor VWAP is at, or just a VWAP. I cannot catch it down here for a short. It doesn't make any sense. It's too high risk. All right, moving on. Let's see here. French Toaster in the house. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you for being here. Let's see here. It's crazy making. So again, what I'm wanting to do, I'm thinking about going live, and I want to do like midnight, because more than likely, hopefully, Road Dogs people can come see me, and then Lunar Beaches people, let's see, he starts at 11 to 12. So hopefully Lunar Beaches people, which is Piper Academy Network, they can come see me. And then people across the world, Australia and all that fun stuff. But I would definitely have to take a nap during the day, because I wake up pretty early. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm going to do that. 12. I think so. We'll see. Username. Let's see here. Going down the list. We got Duality Crypto. What's up, man? What is up? Hector says, I would like to ask how you see these days manipulation and about the psychology we should have right now. Okay. So manipulation always happens. And this is why we have to, for me, it's all about level for level. And the more I look into the manipulation, the more I look into the news. And what's funny too, is like with the news and the CPI numbers and PPI numbers and all these other numbers, you know, we get these results and then we say, oh, well, these results may already be cooked in or priced in. So like, how does that help me? Like I want an edge. And knowing the PPI and CPI and all this other data, like that should help me. But then if it's already priced in, how does it help? So what I do, I just keep it simple. Support resistance. Support. But it's better to see this on the daily because you can see these lines match up. Support. Support, resistance. That's what I see. And then my midline. If it comes down here, and one thing I love, I love it. I love watching all these other YouTubers. And when their stuff agrees with my thought process, I'm like, okay, good. I like it. When their stuff doesn't agree with my thought process, I say, scammer, I'll play. I said, I didn't think of it like that. And then I watch more of their stuff, and if I was like, pretty interesting. Let me look at it from that angle. If they're reputable, if they're just a scammer, no. But, and this is why I love looking at other people. And this is why I also love just erasing, what was the last erase? Like 222 drawings, which I just erased like a couple days ago. I erased them all. And then now what I do is I start from scratch. Okay, here's my thought process now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what works. And right now we can see that this is our bounce zone. Get out of here. We don't want you. Man, something's in the air. All right. And right now we're looking at this to be our bounce zone. If we don't get a bounce here, man, we're in trouble. Ooh, man, we're in trouble. All right, so in reference to the psychology, one, trade with money you can only afford to lose. And people say it all the time, but it's so true. It's really true. Now, the money that I have in the market, do I need it to survive? No. Would I like to buy an island with it? Yes. 2 islands, even better. A boat to travel from an island to the other island, 100%. But if I don't get that, I'm okay. I'm okay with where I'm at. Matter of fact, I love where I'm at. Really love where I'm at. I was telling my cousin the other day too. It's like, man, I'm very fortunate. The land, you know, 2 cats, and they love it here. There's not a lot of animals over here. I love it. They're not getting picked on. They're not getting bullied. They're not, risk for their life or nothing like that. I mean, I think I saw 1 other cat and then 1 stray dog. I've been here for like 2-3 years already. So it's a great place. I'm not sure why I'm telling you all this, but, oh yeah, the islands. Now, if you're looking at your portfolio and it hurts, I don't look at mine. I'm down. I'll tell you that right now. I'm down. Down a lot too. Why? Well, because I was buying, and there was some that I added to, but I'm down. Am I defeated? Am I not even? Because I know what's going to happen. It's just going to take a lot longer to get in the positive because I'm so far down. But right now I'm so far down that if I were to put a quarter of my initial investment I would probably be really close to, I just, my average entry would be much lower, but still waiting. But yeah, in reference to the psychology part, if it really hurts to look at your portfolio, don't look at it. I look at it maybe once every 3 months. It's like, ooh, ouch. And then there's sometimes we're like, okay, not too bad. Then the following month, ouch, ooh, man, that's bad. I look at it for like 5 seconds. It's like, okay, that's all I need. And that's it. Now, when I bought it, this was back in March of last year. This is because I'm thinking, hey, maybe everything's different. Nobody knows until after the fact. I was like, all right, so more than likely it's going to go up. Let's go over here. If you have any coins you want me to do, guys, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Right now, I'm just kind of giving you thought process as far as the emotional side of trading. And trading is, nobody talks about the psychological part. I do all the time. I mean, the psychological, you have anger, greed, anxiety, frustration, jealousy. You know, we have all those emotions. You know, why are they doing it? I'm not. I see all these people posting these crazy games and I'm not. What's wrong with me? Come join my group and I'll show you. And you're so desperate you do. And then you realize that they're posting 20 charts a day. You can't. That's why I'm here, guys. I'm here to help. Here to help you, really. See here. It's username. Oh my gosh, username. Username is so funny. Breaks your joke. Smart people like me say such and such. Can you explain to Toaster why I'm right always? That's funny. Yeah, I don't do the Wyckoff. I don't do the Wyckoff. I used to. One of my mentors, so when I first started, I had quite a bit of mentors. I put a lot of money investing in myself. And what I learned was all these mentors, their stuff only works in the bull market. Just to let you know, guys, everybody here is going to make money. It's going to be very difficult to not make money. Very difficult. Extremely difficult not to make money. If you're not making money, wait a week, your coin's up 40%. The trick is learning how to trade so you can capitalize and make the most money. Not only that, but also know when to sell. Because all these people that think they're geniuses, I was one of them, speaking from experience, that you think you're a genius, and then everything starts going down, and now your trades aren't working as well as they were. Yeah. Let's see here. Retro Mike. Once again, my friend, thank you so much for being the top donor. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Got a bunch of Retro Mics in the chats after that. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So username says, how do you determine whether a market trend is worth riding, and what signals or tools are used to decide when to exit a trade? Man, these are great questions. I love them. I don't even care if you're using ChatGPT. I love these questions. If you are, these are great questions. If you're not, these are great questions. All right. So how do you determine? It's a great question right here. So let's go ahead and just look at this. How do you determine whether a market trend is worth riding? Now, when do we know a trend is a trend? When we have more data. Right now, we have very little data. We have a break of a high, which is good, and we have a low that has not been broken. We have a break of a high, which is good, with a low that has not been broken. So right now we're starting this trend. This trend will be until it isn't. And then the more that we have ups, the more likely we're going to come down. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to change the trend in general, but this is just the potential likelihood that it may come down. Now we broke this trend. Now we're like, whoa, wait a minute. So we ride the trend until the trend is no more. Once we break the low, now this is saying we might change. We don't know. Ethereum did this last time in the bull run, but faked us out and then did a higher high. So what we want to do is we want to have our alerts. You know, we want to be fully, you know, alert when this stuff happens. We break the low, and the higher the time frame, the better. So what I do is I give you all the information you need. I don't give you blanket statements like everybody else. I give you time frames daily. On the daily candle close underneath your previous low, this is when you think, wait a minute, it might change. It might start going down, creating lower highs and lower lows. The reason we're using the daily is the higher the time frame, the less fake outs. And this is really important. This is, I'm giving y'all information that nobody else does. Everybody else just says, when you make a lower low and a lower high. On what, the 5 minute? The 15 minute? The hour? When? The weekly? The month? When? Like, give me specifics. Do not leave anything up to me to think of what you're trying to portray. Give me everything. This is what I do, guys. I do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have your notification bell on, because there is a very high chance I'm gonna start going live more than likely at midnight Eastern Standard Time, and maybe even earlier than that, like 4 a.m. something. I don't know. All right, moving on. So this is the information in reference to uptrend, possible change in direction. See here, what tools do you use to determine when to exit a trade? Excellent question. One thing that I do is I look at my moving averages. I look at my moving average, and it depends. I mean, this is the same question as reference to targets. It depends on, you know, do you want to take profit way up here, or do you want to kind of see if we needed a retrace to come back up? So as far as what tools I use to exit trades, one is I set my target automatically. That we don't need to worry about it. Now let's say price action comes up here. Let's go ahead and delete all this. Let's try that again. So let's say here is my target, and price action comes up to my target and starts coming down. So the question is, how do I know when to exit? Well, if I happen to maybe set an alert below my target so that I can be alerted of the target possibly being hit, and this could be, you know, here or maybe somewhere down here. My alert goes off, I look at it, say, oh, cool. You know, my target's gonna get hit. And then I see that my target doesn't get hit and it starts coming down. If I want, due to my tool being the alert, then I can, you know what, let me sell my 50% that I was gonna sell here, let me sell it here. I don't care that I'm missing out on 8%. This, I'm securing my profits. Because what happens if it comes all the way down? Set another alert down here too. And you took, you know, you cashed out a little bit, and then here you see it coming down. Your alert goes off. You know what? Let me cash out some more. It should come up. You have an alert down here. You know, you entered somewhere down here, hypothetically. Then it comes down and it should bounce in this area, but it does this level. You're like, you know what? I'm out. I'll get this back when it does this. So one of the tools is the alert. That's very important. Another tool is your moving averages. You know, you can set your alerts on the moving average, whether it's the 21, the 50, the 200. And again, the higher the time frame, the less notifications you'll get. I prefer the daily. Say your price action crosses the 50 SMA, simple moving average. Let's say you want to sell 25% of your trade, maybe even 50%. And you can sell that way too. But the main thing is to have a plan. And what I recommend, write down your plan on a sticky note and put it on your computer. That way you see the plan every single day. Sell when this happens, when this happens, when this happens. First thing should be set your target. All right, love these questions, guys. All right. All right, very good. Let's see here. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. All right, Kelly says, the crypto lifer just said he thinks the bear market for alts is starting now. Really? And started selling and shorting, saying he didn't want to ride them to the bottom. Well, that is very smart selling, because hopefully he is in profit. Do I think we're in a bear market? Or let's see, he thinks we're in a bear market for alts. I mean, we've been coming down on the alts. There's no denying that. In reference to the bear market for the alts, in my opinion, if we break this level on Bitcoin, alts are going to suffer. They're going to suffer really bad, because this more than likely will dump to our low volume node and possibly here too. And because of that, Bitcoin will dump. The alts will freak out and lose another, I want to say 30, but I think it's going to be worse than 30, 50 to 70% more than what they have. And I hate saying that because my coins are down, but 50 to 70% more, causing Bitcoin dominance to skyrocket. And of course, the alt dominance, or total 2 and total 3, to just plummet. And then Bitcoin starts rebounding. People start getting, hey, we didn't go to zero. Let me get back into my coins, because now I can get them at a super, super discounted price. And then all these coins start going up again. Now, the thing that I'm kind of watching, and nobody knows, but let me go ahead and first take off all these. Take off all these and get out of here. Hide this and hide this. So the one thing that I'm kind of looking at, so let's go to a weekly, so because it's easier to see like this. What if, and I've been looking at this, and here's one thing too, like whenever you're staring at this stuff, like things become a little bit more clear. What if, and I don't want this to be true, what if we're here right now? You know, on those maps it says, you know, you are here. What if we're here right now? Let's examine this. We have a high, we have a lower high. We have a high, we have a lower high. What if we do dump? And this was our first high of the bull market. Nobody knows what's going to happen until it happens. But what if this is the case? And let's go ahead and do a bars pattern, ghost pattern. I always forget what they call it. There's actually two that kind of do the same thing. It's called bars pattern. There's another one that's ghost pattern. And right here, whenever I click on any one of these, look to the left. If it turns blue, this is where you can find it at. I have mine here. There's a forecast. I don't know what that is. Let's try that one too. There's a ghost feed. I don't know how they're different, But I used to use, it wasn't called ghost feed. It was called ghost bars or ghost pattern. But now they have ghost feed. So let's check, let's see what they do. I don't know what they do. Let's go to the first one, bars pattern. And we want to get from, let's just get from the low. I'm thinking, do I think it's going to come down lower and close and then shoot back up? Now we just go from the bottom. Okay. So this is using the bars pattern. Oh, I need to be on logarithmic. So Joe, can you move your body? Move your body. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to logarithmic. Logarithmic, it deals in percentages versus price. I have a video that shows all this, and I strongly recommend you watch every single one of my videos. It shows you how to do all this stuff. So where are we at? We're right here. So this is what we're looking at. Okay. Let's put back on the camera. And this is used more so for longer term outlook. And let's go here. So this is my bars pattern. I'm going to go from the dump to the lowest part. So this is what it would look like. It looks, man, does this look good. I would want it to come down a little bit more though. To 31, wow. 44. Wow, that's scary. Hopefully y'all can see that. Let's make it a little bit brighter for y'all. Not too bright, not too crazy. All right. So now let's go to the forecast. So the forecast from the dump to this. What does that do? What does this do? Why'd you get into what? Oh, that's cool. Y'all see what this does? I never knew this. So let's go from here to here. We're looking at 60% in 651 days. That is freaking cool. That's a new tool. That is cool right there. Wow. We learned something new, guys. We learned something new. There you go, Alexandra G. She got it. Move your body. Yes. That's the song I was thinking of when I can't sing it, of course. Just because I don't know the words. Just that part. Don't have rhythm to sing it or pitch or anything. But this is pretty cool right here. Okay. I like it. That is pretty freaking awesome. What is this one? The ghost feed from this dump to here. Oh, what the heck? It projects? Huh. They've really changed stuff, right? There used to be a ghost feed one. So basically I can print them out. So from here to here, 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 to here. But this is pretty freaking cool. And then this one, I can just hide this one. And here are the candles. That is pretty freaking cool. I did not know that. Wow. So instead of doing a path tool, I could do this if I wanted to. See, can I change the thing to a transparency input? Wow, I never knew this. Cool. All right, moving on. Get out of here. Let's bring back on the ghost bars. So what if right now, currently, we are in the high? Because normally, oh, let me move this down. This was April of 2021 when we had our all-time high. Then we had our dump, May, June. Then July, we started picking back up for our all-time high in November 2021, then everything dumped. What if right now we are in the section of March, April of the last bull cycle? What if we're in this part right here and we're gonna get this dump from here, get our low volume node taken care of, coming back into our zone of this, or accumulation zone, or whatever you want to call it, comes in here, doesn't break below it, which is good, comes back up. Now we're looking at around July 2025 for our high in August. Now, if we go to this, the projection that I have is we're going to see our all-time high 1 month prior to what we normally do. Because the first time all-time high, it was 12 months from the I don't remember if it was from the halving. I don't think I put the information here. From the halving to the all-time high, or if it was from the new year. I think it was from the new year. So you had the halving, and then the following quarter on January to the all-time high. I think that was a year. I don't know. I do so many of these different ones. I literally forgot which one that one was. Anyway, the point is, first we had 12 months. Then the next time we go to the all-time high, it was 11 months. So this time I'm thinking we're gonna go 10 months, which would put this in, if the cycle continues to where first it was 12 months, all-time high, next time 11 months, all-time high, now 10 months, all-time high. And if we are at 10 months, we're looking at possibly October to have our all-time high. Now, this one is showing the other data that I had, where it's saying November, December of all-time high. According to ChatGPT and also Grok, I gave them a bunch of information. They tallied it out, and expected duration, 600 days post halving, we should have our all-time high, which is generally around late 2025, possibly early 2026. And with a projection of about 150 to 200%, which would put us at 172.4 to 206.9 for the all-time high, roughly around November, December. Now, for me personally, I think we're going to be at about 249 potential all-time high, just because of all the things that are happening, government, everything else. So we'll see. See here. I'm going to get y'all's comments in just a moment. So happy you guys are here. Definitely smash the like. You guys are the best. All right, so that's what I see there. Okay, so this would be very interesting to see. Now, in reference to Crypto Lifer saying that he is selling everything right now, if you're in profit, good. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're at a loss, it depends if you can stomach the loss. For me personally, I don't want to use more money to make up for my loss. I would rather wait and buy more, not take a realized loss. But this is me personally. If you are at a 30, 40, 50% loss and you're like, you know what? I don't want to lose anymore. I'll just cut my losses. And then with the other money, I'll make up money. You can do that. Anything that I do, it's all suggestions to you, but you can do that. Now, one thing that I am looking at very closely is I'm looking at this level. I don't want it to break 93.5. Now, let me go ahead and get back to the regular price. I don't want it to break 93.5. Don't want to do it. Oh, let's go to the daily. Weekly, I don't care about. Daily, I don't. Daily's more important to me. Why? It just is. Joe, that's not a reasonable explanation. Be professional. Well, this is what I do. This is me. I just want the daily. That's because it's earlier than a weekly. That's why. For me, 91.9. I do not want it breaking below this. If it breaks below this, now we're in the start of the trend. So if I had coins that were in a loss, I could potentially sell half of them now, see if we get a bounce. If we do, wait for my coins to break a lower high, or rather a high, and then I would re-enter these coins or add to my coins. In reference to selling off everything, I think right now that would be going off of emotions, unless you're correct. If you're correct and price where it comes over here, breaks below this, comes all the way down, we go to zero, you are a hero because, well, you called it, you nailed it, blah, blah, blah. However, in my opinion, this is going off of emotions because we don't know yet. We're underneath our midline. We have this level. We have this level. The price in between, we can call it right here. It doesn't have to be very specific, but we can call it right here. So the price may come down here and bounce again and, do this range. We were in a range for a long time over here. Look at this range. Let's see. I do like this level because here's a lot of support resistance. And then this would be kind of like the middle. We were in this range for a long time. So here's our top portion of the range, our bottom portion, top portion, bottom portion, broke down a little bit. Top portion, broke down again a little bit. And then eventually we broke out. We had, now does this look the same? No, it doesn't. I mean, if we were to try to match it up, we would be right here in the portion. We would be right here. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, we got about 128 days to go. If let me see, if we can kind of match it up to see. And it's all guesstimation. Got about 128 days to be in this before we break up, or if we break up. But if we break down, then yes, they all day long, oh, I called it, I nailed it. But I think it's way too early. I think right now it would be different if, whether it was Crypto Lifer or anybody else, it will be different if they looked at this area, which this is my bounce zone. It came up here, it went like this, and then it came down, and now they make the statement, I'm selling everything. This would be, using logic. This would not be freaking out and buying chocolates and getting my doll. This would be like, okay, this was our chance, and now it can't do it. And now it's coming down, sell everything, 100%. Because we don't know how far down we're gonna go and how long we're gonna be there, or if it's just gonna be a whipsaw to where it comes down and shoots right back up. But selling right now, I believe it's with emotions. He may see that maybe he's in some coins and he's at a loss. He's like, I don't take more loss. I'm just gonna eat the loss, and nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Alexandra G with the my dog and the happy and the smiley face. Yeah. For those of you who know, you know. All right. Moving on. So that was answering this question in reference to selling the alts or the bear market. For me, the bear market would have to be break of this level. Right now, it's too soon. It's too soon. And shorting, you can short anytime. I've been longing and shorting Bitcoin. And if you do this part down here, shorting, it's safe. I mean, you can short anytime you want. But for me personally, it would be better to short down here. Because now what we're doing is we're looking at the external environment versus the internal. You can short all you want, up and down. We're going up and down, up and down. This is what we're supposed to do in this range. But the trend, once it breaks this, man, not good. See here. Username says, I only ask great questions. It's a fact. I'm gonna have to agree with you. Okay. Going down the list. See here. Username says, Tracer Joe, what's your process for balancing risk versus reward when sizing position in a highly volatile market? Very important question. Now this, it depends if it's a regular spot trade or a leverage trade. If it's a regular spot trade, let's see here. Balancing risk reward when sizing position in a highly volatile market. If it's highly volatile on a spot trade, I don't trade. I just wait. Wait it out. Couple weeks, couple months, wait it out. It's better than making 80% and feeling great and then losing 5, 10 trades, 10% each, 15% each. It's not worth it. So if it's on a spot trade, I just wait. If it's on a leverage trade, I'm looking for very, very small moves and the leverage is lower. And my risk reward, I try my absolute best to do the 3-to-1, but sometimes, you know, well, not sometimes, but usually as soon as I get into profit, I move up my stop loss in profit. That's what I do. French Toaster says, the midnight show. Thinking about it. Joe is the hardest worker. Man, respect. Thank you. I try. I really do. See, I hope he answers my question. Toaster. Hopefully it was a question in reference to the risk management. Spot trade, sit on your hands. Leverage trade. You're looking for very tiny leverage. I mean, very tiny moves. Use lower leverage. And I mean, sometimes too, sit on your hands. Like there's times where I don't even trade Bitcoin. See here. Hector says, thank you. You are very nice. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, my goal again is to give you an hour of free. Oh, we're over our hour of free mentorship. So instead of paying $99 an hour to some person, you can ask me all the questions. You can ask me about different indicators, about different patterns, about different whatever, and I'll give you my honest opinion. And if I use it, if I don't use it, and why I do or I don't. That's more important than saying, no, I don't use that. Don't use that. Why? I always had that mindset. Why? Okay, going down the list. Tio's in the house. Tio says, what's up, Joe? See, who's round tripping their bags? Man, I tell you what, I've had my bag since last year. I didn't want to take a loss. For me personally, I'd rather hold on to them than lose. Now, granted, on a lot of them, even though prices have been going up and down, I'm down a lot. Man, I'm down a lot. And I had too many to kind of keep track of. But this pump, when I make good money, I'll sell them all. And I always tell myself, man, I need to have like 8 coins, maybe 5, and just concentrate on those. I think I need to do that. 5. And I've already picked out 5. This was a few days ago. The 5 that I picked out were, I have it written down here somewhere. Can't find it. But I had 5. And these are 5 that, in my opinion, would make us good money. Dang it. If y'all remind me tomorrow, I'll have those. I had them written down. Oh, here they are. So if I could only choose 5, I would do Link. It's an Oracle, and it's the Bitcoin of Oracles. Then I would do Hyperliquid. That's a DEX and very popular. I would also do Jupiter. Jupiter is also a DEX. One of the top 2, you have Jupiter and Radium, that are on the Solana network. So I'll do Jupiter. Also Aerodrome Finance, Aero, AERO. That one is the #1 liquidity for base, if I got that right, as far as liquidity goes. But they're the #1 pretty much trading platform for base. Then we have ATH. This is my more higher risk play. I believe it's pronounced Athena or something like that. The ticker is ATH. I remember it as all-time high. And that one has to do with GPUs, where instead of buying a new computer to play these newer games, you can just pay them, use your old computer, and play these games. So I think that's going to be huge. So those are my thought process on those. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Yes, username is funny. Username is funny. We got Julian in the house. What's up, Julian? Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much for being here. See here, Theo says, I know I've told myself that so many times. I'm here again. LOL. Such a trader's market. The long-term investors. See, and that's the thing too. Like, especially if you're doing all this research and everything, it's like, man, this coin is great. This looks really, and now you have 14 coins. And then now you have 15 coins. And you're doing more research. Man, I really like this coin. Now you have 22 coins. Now you have 50 coins. It's ridiculous. See here. If there is a way to not make money in the bull run, I'll find it. No, I doubt it's that. See here. Every now and then, I like asking real questions that could help new people. Username, you're the best. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Tracer Joe, do you use mayo or butter on your grilled cheese? Butter, of course. Mayo, never tried it. Don't think I want to. Sam says, I hope you're feeling better, Joe. Yes, 100%. 100%. Julian says, what actually happens to a coin when it goes to 0? Nothing. you see it in your exchange or in your wallet, and you'll say that you hold like 5,000 of them, and the value would be 0.0000003. So it's worth nothing. It stays there though. Okay, going on the list. Sam says the Trump dump pump. Let's go, man. Let's go. Alexander, yes. Okay. And I'm really behind on the chat. Forecast, the one that we were doing here. Learn something new. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I thought that was like the bars pattern. That's what it used to be the last time I used it, which was some time ago, a long time ago, really. See, we just learned something new all together. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. LJ, what's up, my friend? What's up? See here. Yep, very true username. Very true. In reference to the coin going to 0. French Toaster says, I think selling everything right now is a mistake. I do too. I really do. In my opinion, it's based off of emotions rather than actual logic. Because I mean, we could bounce here and then it come up. And so for me personally, like I mentioned before, I'm down on my coins, but I don't, it's unrealized loss. I don't want to sell them. I would rather just wait, maybe put more into it to where now it's lowering my interest or lower my entry and then going up. Now, if it breaks this level, and pretty sure coins are going to down 50, 70%. That's going to really, really hurt. And if that's the case, then selling would be good if it breaks this. But right now we're too early to see if it bounces. But yeah, I'm with you, French Toaster. Alexander G agrees. Yeah. Username says, Toaster agree. Very rare and very rash and emotional thinking. Not financial advice. Yes. Let's see here. Where are the bonbons? To go with the Mido. Pop Rocks. I believe they do. I believe they still make them. Okay, French Toaster says, username. I don't know if I should read that. I mean, nice. See here. I never liked Pop Rocks. Freak me out. I do them though, but see here. Sam says, good time to load up on ETH and SOL. Now, for me, my opinion, I would rather kind of like, Joe, you do use Bollinger Bands. No. For just like with Ondo, goes for ETH and also SOL. What I would do is I would actually look for a high, set your level there, and then put an alert above it. Set your alert above it. This goes for ETH, this goes for SOL, this goes for virtuals, this goes for everything. Set your alert. Now, granted, yes, you are currently right now 30% away from the current price action. Question to you is, if you did enter now, would you be okay mentally, physically, emotionally okay with it, the price you just entered at, dropping 50 to 70%? That's if Bitcoin dumps. Would you be okay with it? If so, you could enter now and then have lower bids at 50%, lower bid at 70%. Then that will be fine. If you're not okay with it, what I would do is I would wait for it to break this high, set your alert, 4-hour candle must close above this, and then now you enter. So whenever we trade, whenever we enter coins, It's based off of the information we had at that moment versus doing the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yeah. So we have everything that we've done is based off the information we had. Now we have more information. Now that we see this, you know, coming down, not looking good. Now, could you enter lower automatically? Sure. Like if you wanted to, instead of entering now, just put a lower bid at 30%, 50%, 74%. And then if they hit, great. If they don't, your alert goes off, you cancel your lowest bid, and then you put your entry here. But that's how it applies to all of them. And right now we're kind of just waiting to see what's going to happen. Are we going to break our high, or are we going to continue making lower highs, which is going to just devastate the total 2, total 3? And if Bitcoin dumps and it breaks this level, then Bitcoin dominance is going to skyrocket because everybody's going to get out. And I should have gotten to a short long time ago when we started the stream, but oh no, I couldn't. It already moved too much. That's right, I forgot. See here. Okay, going to the list. See, Kelly says West Coast people would watch a midnight show, but hope you still get your rest. Oh yeah, for me rest is very limited. But so that would be what, 9 y'all's time on the West Coast if I did it at 12. So what I could do is I could do it at 12. And then hopefully Lunar Beaches would tell people about my show, and then Road Dog would tell people about my show, and then I'd be helping people on the West Coast. I think I can do it. See here. Property looks strong. Yeah. So for Property, I actually like Property. And I looked at Property the other day. Let's see here. This one. Bitcoin. Let's go props. So then S. Or is it just Pro? Yeah, just Pro. USDT, MXC. So I was actually looking at this one. We had our alert here, and then, I mean, it skyrocketed, but it came right back. So this one's of extremely low market cap. 58%, I thought it was like 200. Extremely small market cap. Now, most of the times I'll see something like this and be like, trash. Nope, I don't like it. But because I did research and I know what this is, I love it. Pump, came back, pump, did this. See, lower low. Let's get rid of all this junk. Get out of here, 29 drawings. So for me on this one, it would have to break this level. And this level could be about 30% away from blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Oh, 10%. So I'd set an alert about 20% from where the current price action's at. And for 4 hour, I want to say daily set alerts. The daily candle must close above this. Daily. Daily candle must close above 1.0858. See here, mayo instead of butter, always try it. Maybe. I'm never wrong. Okay. See here. Going down the list. Joe, you missed Ondo as the 5th coin. Did I? I mean, I do like Ondo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that could be a bonus coin. Would be Ondo. I do like Ondo. Ondo's doing a lot of stuff. They've been in the news recently. And of course, with the, what are they doing? I forgot. They just started talking about it past couple of days. Something with finance. I don't remember, but it's important. I just don't remember. But yeah, that'd be my bonus. See here. See, Alexander G says grilled cheese is for all. I'm just ultra low carb. Now I want a grilled cheese. Uh-oh. See here. I don't think anyone's doing a 9 p.m. Eastern show, is there? Yeah, I've been thinking about a 9 as well. Nine. So that'd be 6. People just be getting home. 9. I think I've actually done a 9. I did a 9. Finished like at 10, 10:30. Pushed them over to. You know, what'd be cool. I do a 9 o'clock show. I push them over to Road Dog because he starts at 10:30. And then come back on at 12. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see here. Username says, yeah. Follow after nightcap. Nightcap. Okay. So do the nightcap. They start at 8. They finish at 9. I go from 9 to 10. See, the party people will migrate over. I think I can do that. I think so. I like it. I like it. And if you haven't already, smash the like and like it. All right. So that's the show, guys. That's the show. We went over by a little bit. I love hanging out with you guys. I love giving my thought process. I love your questions, man. Username, killing it with the questions today. Absolutely love each and every one of you guys. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we go over your questions. We go over how to chart. We go over thought process on entering trades. Making money is going to be very, very easy. It's keeping it. That's going to be the hard part. And right now on the 5-minute time frame, this is what we have. Let's just look at this a really, really quick VWAP. Oh yeah, it's far away from that bet. I'm glad I closed out my trade. I didn't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I didn't do a short. Man, but it broke this. I thought it was gonna bounce here. And then came down, broke, and it's getting to our bounce area. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. Kind of nervous to see what's gonna happen. It broke our level here. Let me get rid of this because I don't want this to. I don't want to think it's like a trend line or something. Oh, let me put on my moving averages. Did I do it? Yep. Now, in order to go long, I would have to break this. Price action would have to be above my 9. It's dangerous. I mean, it's the lower portion of this range, which is good. Let me just draw this out really quick. Joe, what happened? I thought you were leaving. Me too. I really, really hate that this shows up. I guess we can put that up here. And I could try to front run it, but front running, that's how I lost a lot of my money. What's a 5 minute look like? So we'd have to break this, but then I'm right here too. Man, then I'm way up here now. 1 minute. Going above this. I'm gonna probably try it. It breaks 96,462. I'll try to catch this bounce. Right now, it is on the 1 minute time frame. Right now, we're above the 9 SMA. If it breaks below this, I mean, I really want you short to this area here. So this is going to determine if I long or short. Granted, the shorting I should have done long time ago, way up here when I closed out my long. And I'm gonna just see if this is a bounce or a retracement. So let's go to my, so I can get ready. Hey, Joe, what happened that you were leaving? I don't want to front run it as much as I want to. I don't want to. Go to the 1 minute. So I had $25. Well, here's my, so originally I had $25. No, originally I had $10 in this account. I had $10. Then I brought it up to $25 and I was going to do a $25 challenge. Then it went up to $32. And then I lost because I started front running. So 1 minute. So these are all my levels that I've been playing with. So I wanted to break that level. And right now I'm on the 1 minute time frame. I really hate that this is so small. Like, I wish it gave me an option to make it this large, take away this, or have it to where I can like hide and show. So this is the level. Why did I have this one? Okay, so this level is important. This level is from long. Oh, I was training way over there. I can do this level here. Okay, so now let's go back to our 5 minute. Let's go to our, we're showing on the 5 minute that it wants to break above this level. This is our key level. Let's go to the 1 minute. This is the level it needs to break in order for me to go long. This is the level it needs to break in order for me to go short. So in the 1 minute time frame, this white line is my 9 moving average. The orange line is my 30 moving average. This blue line is my anchored, is my VWAP, not anchored, just VWAP. Let's see, sit up people, I'm shooting. Okay. Spoiler alert, 200K. 1 more hour, bingo bango. Let's see. So right now we have our 9 SMA crossing our 200 or 30 SMA. Now I would like to see a retracement to come back to here due to this pump. This is what I would like to see. Let's see, about here to here. And we can actually do a fib retracement so y'all can see what I see. This is what I would like to see. So this would be, man, that's, I wish I could save it. And then let's go to the right. So it would be above the 0.5. So let's come over here to this. So it'd be right here. Not so much in the golden pocket, but pretty much right here. And we'll see. We shall see. Now I want to do the entry right around here, but I'm not, because now if the next candle hopefully finishes here and then starts going up, but I want to do start a green candle so I can see the beginning of a pivot. Now for this one, I'm doing 71x leverage, only risking $5. Let's go here. So this is what I want to see right there. That's what I want to see. Dang it. Did I catch it? No. So now what I want to see is well, I missed it, but what I want to see, I wanted to see this come down and then start coming. I always forget to do market. I always forget. And market you can do with Bitcoin. But I don't know why I do that. I always forget. But if I would have done it, I would have probably caught it here. And then we would have been seeing this little pump. Let me change it right now. I hate that I always forget. Anyway, we missed it. We missed it. And now hopefully we come down. I don't think we'll hit it, but if we do, perfect, because now we did a retest of this area. So this is the $25 challenge. Now, because I was front running, I took my $33 that I made from $10 all the way down to $10 again. And then I said, okay, instead of me doing very aggressive, because I wanted to do the next day to show people that I made $50 from the 33, because I was doing aggressive, and I'm gonna need to enter it already. It's gonna break this. Let's go $5. Let's go entry, and I expect it to come back down. I expect it to come down to at least here now. So this is where I thought it was gonna come down to. This is where I think it's going to come down to now. And if it comes down to here, I just wanted to tap it. I don't want it to break this level. Let me cancel this one. I don't want it to break this level. If it breaks this level, now it's telling me that it's losing momentum, losing strength. Now, granted, all of this is on the 1 minute. All on the 1 minute. So the bigger time frame, it would be less of the ups and downs. And We'll see. Okay, moving on. So right now I'm trying to catch the bounce. On the bigger picture, we're looking at this. Joe, it's the same time frame. Joe, it's very almost the same time. So this is what I'm trying to catch. Doesn't mean that I will, because it could always come down. We could, if we get lucky, come up to here and then come down. Nobody knows. On the 15-minute time frame, we can see that it came down, possibly coming up. And this is extremely high risk because we don't have a lot of data yet. We don't have a lot of these coins to where it's pushing up. And right now we're doing leverage on Bitcoin. And this is a $25 leverage challenge, $25 account challenge. And let's see if we can bring it up to $50, $100, $1,000, 10 million. Let's go. Let's go. So on the 5-minute time frame, let's come back over here to this. How's this looking? Oh, it came into our box. Very nice. Came into our box. Oops. Very nice. Okay. Do it again. Now, if it comes into our box again, that's great. I really don't want to see it go underneath our 30 SMA. It's okay for it to go to the 30 SMA, but I don't want it to go below the 30 SMA. Because what this is doing, it's showing me strength. It's showing me the ability to make this higher high, make a higher low, and continue the momentum up. If it breaks below my 30 SMA, it's showing me that it kind of wants to go down. And if it breaks this pivot, it's telling me for sure that it wants to go down. If it closes here and starts creating a pivot, well, then more than likely we'll have a lower high, resulting in a lower low, resulting in possibly a lower high, then breaking this level eventually, which we don't want, because we're anticipating that this is a potential bounce. Potential. Who's here, guys? Who's here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. It's starting to struggle. It's starting to struggle. Price went up really nice. Came down into our box. Going up really nice. Coming down into our box. Going up, no. What happened to the going up really nice? It stopped. Now it's kind of struggling just to get to this area, and now it's starting to come down. So now it's pretty much in a limbo. Is it going to break above, or is it going to break this low? And this is how I trade, level by level. I get an overall top-down analysis, what I think might happen right now. Again, very dangerous because we're catching the potential bounce. Potential. We don't know if it's going to bounce or not. But this is a potential bounce. And if it bounces, great. We look like geniuses. We can post this on Twitter and X and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and everywhere. Oh, we're a genius because we did X, Y, and Z. No, I wouldn't call it luck, but it has to do with skill and probability. Now, granted, the probability of it bouncing right here is, I wouldn't say great, but it's a possibility. We came down, we broke this level that was resistance before. When we did break it, we bounced up. When we did break it, we bounced up with the wick. Here, we broke it now with candle bodies, and we're producing a wick. So this could maybe be the bounce. And if it's not, well, then we could more than likely short it now once it crosses this level. We don't want to do it here. we want to do it here because this is showing us support. So we just wait. We just wait. Hey, we got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? So for Jesse, he has a special emoji. Y'all already putting it in the chat. It is the 4-leaf clover. For username, which I think they're the same person, has a emoji in the chat. His is the trading helmet. Now, username and Jesse, they provide a lot of value to the, let's see, where am I? They provide a lot of value to the YouTube channel because they give us really great coins. Now, some of these coins I do not agree with. There was CNX, I think it was. I looked at it and I said, nope, I don't like it. Trash. Doesn't do anything. I don't like it. The trading, the setup, the price action, the momentum, trash. 3 weeks later, what happens? It goes like 8 million %. They brought it up to me again. I said, nope, I don't like it. It's probably going to dump from here. What happens? It retraces a little bit and then it pumps again. Just because I don't like it or it doesn't have any real use case, that does not mean that you cannot make money. And that was a perfect example. It's coming down. Okay, I'm watching this 30 SMA. I don't want it breaking this, so let me do levels again. Don't want it breaking that. It can re-enter. Should I take out this box? I'll take out this box. Now what I'm looking for is to add to my entry, but we have 20 seconds left because now hopefully it's going to bounce off of this. So right now in the trade, I have $5 and I'll go ahead and do another, I'll do another $5. Okay, I don't have to do that, so I just got to do this. Okay. I'm waiting. It's red. Coming down. We're going to go. Oh, I need to change this too. And waiting for it to break out. Got 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to buy. Okay, so I added to my margin. And now it needs to stay above the 30 SMA. Not only does it need to stay above the 30 SMA, it needs to break this level now. Now this is my level. I still don't want it to break this level. And I don't want it, and I need it to break this level. And we'll see. If it breaks this level, I'm in trouble. So I went in and added to my entry here. And let's see. I was anticipating that it was going to come down to this level. Then the higher it went up, it did retrace here, which would put it now at the 382. Entered, added to my entry. I don't want to break this level. And I definitely don't want to break this level. So we'll see. Let's see here. XCN was the one. Yeah. Still don't like it. Y'all made a lot of money with it, so congrats. But yeah. Jesse says, still can't see a option to get my membership. I kind of can't even use my emoji. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Anybody using a phone? I don't use my phone. Anybody using a phone to, how do you get membership? Like, how do you pay for the membership on a phone? I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't want to log out of mine, but I'm pretty sure you just go to your YouTube. Oh, I know. Let's see here. change. See, on the phone. I don't know. Anybody, can anybody help out? On phone. Okay. So you want to go to home. I would do screenshots. You want to go to home, and then on the very top it says our members. I don't know how to do screenshots in this phone. Okay. And then where it says our members, there's a blue button that says join. Let's see. I'll do a save. Save as copy, I guess. No. Drop, yes. Save as copy. Good. Yeah, you need to join. You need to join to be a member. A YouTube member. Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm looking at my chats. I'm looking at my stuff and I'm not liking it. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's bounce in this area. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Okay. Oh man, don't break down to the 0.5. What are you doing? What are you doing? We don't want the break to the 0.5. Oh man, come on, really? I don't want to lose $1 and I'm going to lose $1. No hope. Is there any hope? Wait till I sell it. 150. Dang it, I lost. Oh, I lost. Now, here's the thing. If it pumps up, I can't get it. I gotta wait. Man, that one turned on me. I didn't think it was gonna turn on me. Man, that one turned on me hard too and fast. Look at that. Oof. All right, so to join, if you're on the phone, you just scroll down where it says home. You scroll down, you see our members, and you click on join. And then you're a channel member, you get exclusive videos, you get access to the emojis. Oh, that one hurts. I mean, did it hurt? Also $1.50. And of course, it's gonna go up now. Thanks. So here's the thing. For me, I personally don't like losing $1 or $1.50. So if I go to $1.50, I'll just close it. I'll close it and I'll wait. Now, could I have left this trade open? Sure. But here comes the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh man, I would have still been in the trade. I'd be in the positive right now, or I'd be break even right now. What if it kept on coming down and down and down, and then now I'm down $5. That's 50% of my investment. I'm not willing to risk it. So I'll take the $1 loss. I'll take the $1.50 loss. Right now we're back at $27. So now I wait. I wait and see. Still possible area of a bounce. We'll see if it crosses above these areas and then breaks above this. If it breaks above this, I go long. If it breaks below this, could potentially do a short to try to front run this, but it's not wise. And this is how I lost like a lot of money, because I was trying to front run. So now we have to wait again. Boring. Boring. Let's see here. Username says, man, there was an egg thief that sold 100,000 eggs from roughly 40,000 in Pennsylvania last night. That's crazy. Let's see, turn on accepting memberships, Uncle Jesse. Yeah, so you can Google how to turn on memberships, gifting memberships. Yeah, so that you'd have to turn on. Google it. I had to Google it myself. See, you just go to the person's page and click join. Click on the money icon, bottom right. Go to the home page, you'll see the join button. Fried mayo. Never tried. You need to join. Might need to turn off the kids' accounts. Don't have kids enabled. Phone or computer. I believe it's on a phone. Alexandra G for the win. Open the link. Still don't see it, but I'll use the computer next time. Ooh, look at this save, guys. Look at this beautiful save. Trade intuition for the win. Trade intuition for the win. Normally, you would see this, and if you close it, you see coming up again, you're like, oh, let me reopen it. Let me reopen it. You reopen it, and then dump city. Population, not me. Now we did come down here where we don't want to cross. I could enter a long right now. This would be the bottom of this potential range. It's losing its momentum really fast. It wasn't like me. It was just bonk, coming down. We do have a buying pressure as far as the wick goes. It's far away from the 9 SMA. Doesn't mean they don't have to go back up there and continue coming down. I'm very tempted to go, I'm just want to try it. We do $2. I just want to try it. Mark it. Let's go. Just to see if we caught the bottom portion of this. Because this would be really nice if it came all the way down here and came up. I'm gonna close it out at 25 cents. Can you see it? Yeah. Don't like how it's looking. I was really hoping to see. Here we go. Possible, like, nailing the bottom. But I don't want to see this turn red. Once it turns red, it's like, ah, crap. Let's see. But here I would be down like $5, maybe $7, I would just call it $6. And then I would see this like, oh, maybe it's going to come up. Maybe it's going to come up. And then if it breaks it, well, then now I'm like $1 away from getting liquidated and let it ride. You know? Nope, not liking it. Close this out. 23 cents. Yeah, close it. Okay. So I closed it. I was trying to get that bounce. All right. And I don't want it. I want it to bounce. I really want it to bounce. So this is on Bitstamp. So this is why it may look a little different. And now it bounces. Not chasing it. Oh, man. I lost, what, 3 times right now? I'm down to 27. I think I've lost like $1.50. If it closes underneath here, short. I want to see it bounce though. I really want to see this bounce. Bounce once, twice, possibly. Nice range. 5 minute, 1 minute. Ugh. There he goes. All my hopes and dreams. Man, that would be nice catching that. But as soon as it started coming down, it's like, no. Because you never know. Now, it would have been better to wait for the candle to close. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It would have been better to wait for the candle to close, but I didn't want to lose 50 cents on this trade. I think I lost like 25. I said, no, just close it. There he goes, going up. All right, so let's kind of just examine what's going on here. We have a high, lower high, potentially lower high. And granted, yes, this is the 1 minute time frame, but I think I need a zoom out. All the way down. $15 minute. Need to use the 1 second charts. 15 minute. And let's go back to the one now. 1 minute. I really would like for it to bounce. For so many reasons. For so many reasons, I want it to bounce. And right now, it's really far away from my VWAP. Came down, came up, nice retrace. I don't know. Let's see if it gets rejected in this zone. If it gets rejected, more than likely when it comes down, it's gonna break the level. So right now, this would be our zone. Let's get this. We'll see. Joe likes the daily. Legends are made with that charts. Legends or homeless people. Well, let me know. Well, let me know. 3 hours, Joe. There we go. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Are we going to get rejected? Or so right now we kind of have our range high level, which is not confirmed yet, because I mean, I would like to see another touch. We have our range low for sure, 2 touches. We have our mid range right in this area. And let's see. I would like to see it one more time, come down here, and then start bouncing up. Because I really do want to see that bounce. I really do. So we'll see. Going to our zone. They're going to get rejected over the 30 SMA and our box, or is it going to continue to break up? There it goes. Moon mission on the way. Moon mission on the way. I just happened to miss it, because I did not want to lose more than 25 cents. Moon mission. It's all right. Is there any coin with volatility right now? Come on, internet. Well, let's go. I don't want to do that one. That one's new. Any coin with volatility right now? Ondo. Oh, this one looks good. So we have a 5-minute time frame. We have this. Broke out of this right here. Underneath our VWAP, we're above our 9 and our 30. It's on the 5-minute time frame. On the 1 minute, we can see that we are above our VWAP, our 9 and our 30. And that looks so good. Ascending triangle per se did break up. Larger time frame. You could say this a cup and handle. Let's go to, that's on the 1 minute. I would expect it to drop back down to about here though. Right to where the VWAP is at. So I'm gonna put just a little bit in. Again, we're just trying to build. Man, it moved to. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of looking at these others. As far as, you know, getting in and then coming down right away. And I see this nice move, but every time it's done a nice move, it's come back. Nice move, it's come back. Nice move, it's come back. In the 1 minute time frame, let's go to the 15 minute. Underneath. One hour. So there's a nice little consolidation. Let's get rid of all this junk. But I like it. It's got levels. Very nice, clear, defined levels. This is on the 1 hour time frame. We're at the bottom. So I see this. See this. And then I have a box. Good. 1 minute time frame. I would like to see it come back down in here. I think it's, see, 50x. Man, can't do 50x on this one. That's baby numbers though. 20x. 20, 40. Okay, I can do that. Well, that's shorting and then longing. 20. And it doesn't want to stop. It just keeps on going. Went, finally retraced, went, retraced, went, retraced, went, retraced a little bit more, went, barely retraced, went. I would like to see it. It just keeps on. I'm gonna have to get in. $20x. That's 40%. Hopefully it comes down in here. But I think I'm gonna have to get in. "13 seconds for the timer to expire." Let me look at Ondo. Yes, please. Tesla's crazy down. Maybe it will bounce. I really want to see this retrace though. Right now it's got a really nice incline. It tries to come down. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss the move. I should just put a little bit in, and if it goes down lower to where I want it to go, add to it. Dude, we'll give it about 10 more minutes so I can get a Undo. Get about 10 more minutes. See if it comes down. Not sure. I mean, I like doing this. I like doing these, just, doing these trades. It's pretty boring for most though, because I mean, there's really nothing here, you know. 11 p.m. my time. 3 hours, 41 minutes, buddy. I gotta wait 4 hours. So this is what I would like to see. I would like to see the price action return back into this zone. Either somewhere in here and go up. Let's do it like this. That's what I would like to see. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, it just keeps on going. Now the candle bodies are getting smaller. That's one thing I am noticing. So we had nice candle bodies, nice candle bodies. All these candle bodies are bigger than these. Started going down, nice candle bodies, and then now they're kind of getting weaker. It doesn't mean that it's going to go down. It just means that they're getting weaker. They could continue going up. See, Jesse says, I'll send a screenshot to Telegram. Thank you. I'll look into that, Dylan. Okay, so now we're starting to see maybe down. And then this goes to all of my mods. If you remove somebody or hide somebody or whatever, please let me know. Gonna give you a heads up, screenshot it or whatever, and let me know. Okay. All right, so Jesse sent me something, but with no text, so it's just pictures. You don't know what you're showing me. Let's see here. Means 2 hours and 41 minutes. I mean, mistyped. 11 p.m. my time. I've sent them. Yeah, I see them. It's just pictures. I don't know what you're showing me. Man, I just want it to roll over. Just roll over. This is the hardest part of trading, is the waiting. I've marked the items. Okay, maybe I'm not look. You've marked the items. In reference to the time? The only thing marked is the time. So 7 p.m. was low, 7 a.m. is high, 5 p.m. is low. So you're saying when to trade? Possible. And I don't want to short it because let's just say it doesn't come down and it goes straight up. Well, then I lose. Because that's what a lot of people say. Well, why don't you just short it? You think it's going to come down? Right now, it's very bullish. I mean, it could continue. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It could continue up. Times, not items. Yeah, so I saw the times. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna get me some lunch. I'm getting hungry. Then I go to the next live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Piper Academy. And then of course, still gotta edit my video for my VIP group. And then I see a bunch of DMs backing up. Busy day, busy day. I love it though. I love it. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. We only lost a little bit of money. I want to say $2.50. So we're still doing the $25 challenge in reference to the futures account. And let's see if we can bring it back up to $33. I think at the beginning of the show we had $29. I didn't check, but I think we did. But hopefully we can get it up back to $30. Well, let's see. All right, guys, I do thank you very much. Once again, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We show you support, resistance. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. All right, guys, thank you so much.